Oh, hey there, people. How the frig's it going today? I feel like a bag of smashed assholes, and that's something I haven't said in a long time. Fuck, this thing up here is just pounding. I went to bed last night. It was about midnight. I woke up today at 8:30. That's 8.5 hours of sleep. Was it constant sleep? No. Kept waking up mid-dream. Just couldn't hold it together. I don't know what the frick's going on with me. But this thing up here is just pounding. Feels like somebody put a pickaxe right where my fingers are right now. It feels like a hangover, but in order to have that, you have to have drank, right? You'd have to have drank friggin' beers or liquor, gotten loaded or something. I never did that. I was on Gov Juice yesterday. That's right, Gov Juice. Good old Wawa. So I have no freaking idea what the hell's going on. I know on Friday a lot of people in the training were complaining that they weren't feeling right. They're feeling sick. A lot of people are running a fever, so on and so forth. So took some of my brain ouchie meds. Not feeling the effects yet. Oh well. Problem is I couldn't call in sick even if I wanted to, because this is like the final 4 days of training and then we get put into action. So yeah, can't believe 19 days already blew by. Insane. But a lot of work to do this week before we get started on the job, so gotta keep my game tight like Kobe on game night or some shit. It's gonna be a fucking rough one today. Oh, if I could just get someone to drill a hole right here in my head, it would release all the pressure and I'd probably die from it, but fuck, it'd feel good for about 2 seconds. Anyway, people, you probably noticed I'm now wearing a black shirt, and continuity of this video just got completely flabbergasted. That's right. Well, kind of reminds me of every episode of Knight Rider I've been watching ever. I'm talking about the 1982 version. There's so many continuity errors in that. Okay, dude, you gotta move. No, scampers, get out of the way. Come on, go. Fucking cat. Just up the stairs, turns sideways and stops. Like, no, you can't go anywhere. I'm a kitten. Like, frig off. But I'm watching Knight Rider, the old 1982 with the Pontiac Trans Am, which is one of the reasons why I really wanted to get my Trans Am going, because I start watching that show and I'm like, fuck, I need my car. It's a weird thing, but it is what it is. And, you know, you're watching a scene on it, and it's like Michael Knight is wearing like a red shirt with his black leather jacket in one scene, and then it's like, alright, we gotta go to this place here to capture this guy here, or whatever maybe, or we gotta go pick up so-and-so at this place. So he's wearing like a black jacket, red shirt, he gets to the location, all of a sudden, black jacket, blue shirt, and you're like, wait, wasn't he wearing red in the last scene? But I guess back in 82, nobody caught on to that. Or they just didn't give a fuck. Alright, I got my juice. Security badges in the car. We're good to go. It's all about that continuity when you're producing a product. Jesus, fuck, there's landmines everywhere in my driveway. It's funny when you watch those old 1980s TV shows and you see all how they didn't give a fuck while producing it would happen, eh? Like, I'm gonna be using Knight Rider as an example because I've been picking that show apart. And I've already watched like 5 episodes from season 1. I got them all on DVD, right? I think I've showed you guys that in previous video. But so I started watching them all again because fuck, why not, right? And just like the clothing continuity, the scripts, oh my goodness, the scripts. And it's pretty cool because on the DVD you can choose to watch it with Hasselhoff and Hasselhoff, I can't remember the other guy's name now, fuck, but it's like the producer, and they do commentary throughout the whole show. So as you're watching a scene, like on the first pilot episode, that whole episode, Hasselhoff admitted he thought the car could actually talk. He thought this was he didn't realize it was like a CB radio piped into a sound system in the car. He physically thought the car was smart enough and was responding. He's like, holy shit, somebody in Silicon Valley produced artificial intelligence and they're using it for Hollywood. This is insane. If Hollywood has this, what does the military have? Meanwhile, it's the voice of William Daniels sitting behind a CB radio. See, I always question myself if they just shot the William Daniels parts and had Michael do like or Hasselhoff, I should say, do his line, and then they just dubbed in William Daniels lines over top of it, and so on and so forth. But apparently, to make it sound like the car was talking, they actually CB radioed and had a conversation in the car, which is what led to Hasselhoff to believe in the pilot series that the fucking car could talk, which is hilarious. The way they did things back then, because they didn't have the technology we have today for video. But it's impressive, right? Like, the stuff that they did back then to get, and the way they had to do it. Like, I couldn't imagine doing any of the effects, like laser beams, or even back, chroma keying. I don't even think they fucking had the technology to do that back then. Ah, shit, we got a front end loader here. Wonder what's going on. Somebody getting yard work done. But yeah, like all the bullshit they had to go through back then for video editing just to get the job done versus how easy it is now. Like, any kid with a computer and a copy of Windows Movie Maker can chroma key. You were probably saying, no, they can't. Yeah, you can. Chroma keying's in Windows Movie Maker, and it comes with Windows. It's like anybody can be a video editor nowadays. Back then, it took like fucking probably tons of dollars worth of equipment to get it done. I'd love to take a course on legacy editing just to see the bullshit that they had to go through back then. Like nowadays, fuck, Adobe After Effects, you can do pretty much anything from Star Wars. The forced jump, those were usually done in reverse, and then, you know, like when somebody jumped up to a high ledge, that's why you see the person jump, it cuts away to an angle showing the ledge they're landing on, and then all they do is do a reverse shot of it. It's actually the person's backing off the ledge onto like a soft surface, hopefully, and then they just reverse it. It looks like they're flying up there with great ease. Yeah, good old continuity though in those old movies. Like, they start filming during the day and the day runs out, but they got to get that shot because the video's got to be in post by tomorrow so it can be on the big screen in 3 days. So it's like they're doing a scene and it's daytime, and then they pan the camera over during a line, and all of a sudden it's nighttime. It's like, what the fuck? How'd the sun set within 2 seconds? Where do you live that the timeline works like that? Like, it's pretty impressive shit. I call it the zero fucks given times of TV. Nowadays, they take so much effort to avoid any continuity problems, because the last thing they need is the fans to fucking pick it apart. But back in the 80s, we didn't have internet and forums and Rotten Tomato and all those other assholes to really fucking talk shit about a production, so zero fucks were given. Like, worst case scenario is you got a review on TV Guide, which was this thing that came in the newspaper. You could buy it at the store, subscribe to it even. And that's what told you when your TV shows were playing, eh? Good old TV Guide, fucking 1980s. Just go ahead and carbon date yourself, Adam, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, gotta love them legacy 80 TV shows. Fucking brilliant. Should get the A-Team. Ooh, Airwolf. That's what I should look for. Nice. Anyway, people, I'm going to shut her down here. We'll talk to you guys more after work. Peace. Alrighty, guys, work is over. Thinking I want to hit up the grocery store, because all I got in the fridge at home is some frozen chicken. Kind of don't feel like that tonight. Kind of want to get something to barbecue, you know? Kind of feel like barbecuing something. So let's head up the grocery store, see what we can get, and we'll go from there. Even though I should just have frozen chicken. Should have taken chicken out last night. That's what I'm going to do tonight. So I'm just going to rip by the grocery store and see what we can see and get what we can get. Then we'll go home and cook what we can get and eat what we can eat. Which is why we're taking the scenic road through the lovely downtown North Bay. Oh, it's the lovely downtown North Bay. Complete with derelict buildings. There used to be a building in there, but it burned down. You didn't see where I was looking, obviously. Hopefully I'll have a fix for that, but I don't know, lately I've been thinking about wearing my GoPro, but like I showed you, I broke the mount for it. Gotta get a new mount for it. Make them so cheap though. I want one, but I kind of don't want to buy another one because they're fucking junk. They break so easily. But yeah, maybe when this new item comes in that I'm hoping comes in soon, I'll be able to have POV again. What new item is that, pray tell? You'll have to wait till it comes in. I only joined up on the campaign for it in fucking Febtober and finally got notification that it's being shipped, so that's lovely. Something just fall off my car? No, okay. It sounded like something just hit the pavement behind me. Like my muffler just decided to quit. But then my car probably sounded a lot cooler. Well, not really. You guys remember what it sounded like when I had that break in the bend? The, what was it, the flex pipe, I think they called it? The flex pipe decided it didn't want to flex no more, and it purged, and it literally made the car sound like a bucket of shit. Drove it like that for 6 months till I went and got it fixed. Fuck, I love procrastinating. It's a good time. There's a PC store right there. I wonder if they sell components. For that matter, stock components. Hey, I'd support local businesses over the big chains on the internet. Problem is I don't know what the local stores are like around in this town. Especially seeing how with Canada Post potentially going on strike, like they got another 24-hour, what'd they call it? 24-hour, not suspension, but fucking hold. That's what it is, a hold. 24-hour hold on their strike. So that means tomorrow they could strike, or they could be like, we're gonna give it another 2-4. Just keep doing that for a couple fucking months. They really stress out the people. Gonna give her another 2-4. Gonna give her another 2-4. Right now, I don't want to order shit because I'm so scared that I'm gonna order something and it's gonna be set to arrive at the house, and Canada Post is gonna shit the bed and go on strike, and I'm not gonna get my shit. And be like, well, dick. And now I gotta wait for these guys to pull up. I guess the Enclave has a really big engine into it because dual exhaust with mufflers that big. It's like a 2.5-inch exhaust outlet. It's either there to intimidate or it's got balls. You be the judge. Dread. Alright, so we'll take a rip over to the Food Basics, not Freshco. And we'll see what kind of omnoms they have. The reason why I'm going to Food Basics is because it's right here, and so am I. I think that's good reasoning, right? Fuck, I want to turn it right here. Can I do it? Tight fit and done. Alrighty, people. I don't know. I'll be right back. Fuck. And I'm back. We got food. We're gonna go home and barbecue a steak and some corn and some. Can't remember what the hell they're called, but they're like sprouts of some kind. They make your pee stinky. Fuck, why can't I remember what the hell they're called? Not Brussels sprouts. Anyway, those things. We're gonna cook those. And I'll show you when I get home. But I got thinking about something. You know, it's 2016. Basically, it's the year of toleration, if you will. Like, basically, you have to accept people for who they are and what they are, and so on and so forth. To an extent is what I'm saying, right? Like, for instance, gay marriage. Fully acceptable. You have to accept it. You have to tolerate it. It's the way she goes. I have no problems with gay marriage. None whatsoever. I, however, have a problem with anybody showing signs of affection in public. Male, female making out, 2 dudes making out, 2 girls making out. I find it, I look away. I always have and always will. I find it wrong to show signs of affection in public places. That's just how the way I am, broken in the head. And do you realize people can insult me for that? People don't have to accept the fact that I find it awkward, that I don't take enjoyment or whatever it is you're supposed to take in that type of shit. So why is it okay, or sorry, why is it not okay for me, for instance, let's say I did have a problem with gay marriage or gays in general. Why is it not okay for me to express that, but it's okay for a gay couple to express their disgust in me for looking away while they kiss? You see what I mean? Like, the fucking... This is basically comes back to a lot of other bullshit in life. And I thought about that because that just happened in the grocery store. This couple in front of me, 2 dudes, couple, paying for groceries. Buddy's debit card was full, so he uses the other guy. He's like, oh, thanks, sweetie. And he fucking kisses dude on the lips, and I looked away. And they actually said, fucking hater. I'm like, what? What the fuck? I didn't say anything. I just looked away as you and your boyfriend started sucking fucking face in the middle of Food Basics. What the fuck, man? Like, not a hater. It's not like I fucking said, hey, queers, get a fucking room. I just looked away because even if it was a guy and a girl, I look away. I don't enjoy, or sorry, it makes me uncomfortable acts of, that's what it is. I'm uncomfortable around acts of affection in public. It's not that I don't enjoy it. I'm uncomfortable around it. It's not something I was brought up around, was acts of affections in public places. Not saying my parents don't love one another. I'm just saying they never express the expressions like that in public places a lot of the times. Like, it was very rare. So Holy shit, those puppies are just beating the shit out of each other. So cute. But, yeah, like, I just never was brought up around that, so I don't know how to react to that kind of a thing, so it makes me uncomfortable. But apparently, that's against the rules. I'm not allowed to be uncomfortable. Like, are you fucking serious? So, it's okay if you're, you know, gay, bisexual, all that LGBT stuff, whatever the fuck that stands for. But if you're a straight guy and you're uncomfortable by a couple making out, then fucking shut her down, put the cuffs on, go to prison? That ain't right, that ain't tight. That's fucked. That's like double standards right there. I don't know. Just fucking burns my tits. And like, I've always been like that. Like, seeing two people kiss, I usually look away. It's not for me. It's not my thing. So, I don't know. Just fucking kind of sort of pissed me off that they would be like that. Like, they would think right away, go over the fucking deep end and think that it's something completely bigotry like. No, it's just, it makes me uncomfortable. Fuck off. Like, I didn't say anything to them. I was like, really? And they just kind of shunned me and walked away, and I'm like, whatever. Like, go fuck yourself, piece of shit. But anyway, I'm almost home, guys. Talk to you guys in a minute. These are what I was talking about. Yeah, I'm putting a lot of butter to them. Fuck it. They come out awesome like this. Asparagus. That's what they're called. Alrighty, people. Barbecue's lit. Let's get some food going. First, we're gonna let it heat up. Clean her off. Give her stink. Hells yeah. That's the plan anyway. So I'm hoping this weekend's nice because I really want to take the pressure washer to the white knight? No, the dirty bird, because she's a dirty, dirty bird. And I don't know. I was thinking about getting some white plastic dip and just giving her, because honestly, like, the roof could use it. I don't know. We'll see what happens when we take all this black shit off. But you can tell she's a spent paint job. Yep. But we'll get her all cleaned up. And then I was thinking about fucking just rubber coating it. Blast dipping the shit out of the car. Doing the whole damn thing. Blast dip. I think that would look pretty good. Dip the beast. Definitely would like to do that to the spoiler. Is take the spoiler right off, hang it up from the rafters over here, and then dip it. I think that would turn out to look pretty damn good. That car needs a fucking paint job, like something fierce. But then I won't want to park it in the driveway. I'll need to park it in here. And does it look like I have room for it? Guess I could build a lean-to off of this side and get some more of these tiles over here, eh? Like, kill all the grass here, lay down a tarp to make sure the grass doesn't grow through. Lay down some of these tiles, or even just fucking pave it or something. Get some concrete, pour concrete slab, and then I can just put all the toys in there. That'd be an option. I don't know. We'd have to see. And there we have it. Dinner is cooked. And dinner is served. We got corn, asparagus, steak. I'm gonna go drop this in my face. Anyway, people, it's getting late and this insensitive prick needs to go to bed. So, on that note, if you liked today's video, click that like button. Dinner was fantastic, in case you're wondering. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below. Let me know if I'm in the right or wrong with what happened at the grocery store. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.